All right, let's give it a second. I don't know what happened there. Out of my control. We'll see if it rides a little bit smoother. Give me a second. Let me make sure everything's back up to par real quick. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we good. I don't know what that was. Oh well, we'll ride it out. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's continue. Gotta go ahead and throw the stream crash. Yeah, it does that sometimes. It's out of my control, man. I swear. If I had it my own way, bro, I'd be hooked up to the satellite myself. But hey, it is what it is, man. Like I said, like I be saying at the beginning, man, transmutation, a presumptuous denial. Taking it stride. All right, let's see. My girl over here meditating hardcore with the juice. All right.
Hell of a time on that Shadow Legion ship, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, took it for a ride, girl.
Other reasons too. You heard the story. I needed a home.
Appreciate it, Sam.
Family, someplace to belong, just like Mithrax. He's amazing to work with. He's always so gentle around the tower. I forget he's an Elixni war captain. But man, I learned quick when we started tackling those prison transports. And once, he got jumped by 2 legionaries, and when I turned to help, he just shouted, "You need not waste your shells." Man, he's a tough old bastard, and I absolutely love it. Bringing the fight to them for a change, that's the kind of thing I joined the Vanguard for. He's the best patrol partner I've had in years. But I gotta keep our comms closed. Last week, Devram heard me call him Crawdaddy. Nearly laughed himself unconscious.
Crawdaddy? See. She said Crawdaddy. Oh, man. We stand unbroken. Amanda is clearly pleased with the recent attack on the Shadow Legion ship. That's the kind of thing I joined the Vanguard for. She says, he's like, hey, yo, I know, right? He probably turned his head. Mithrax probably turned his head like, Crawdaddy. She talks about how much she enjoys working with Mithrax, as if she explained why she shared the story with both him and you. He's always so gentle around the tower. I forget that he's an Elixni war captain, but I learned quick when we started tackling those prison transports. Once he got jumped by 2 legionaries, yeah, turned and shouted at, "You need not waste your..." Yeah, he gangster, bro. See, yeah, that's why with the whole anime style, bro, you can see it, man. He's a tough old bastard, and I absolutely love it. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can transfer this so I don't have to fly off, man. Fly off planet. Actually, I'll just delete my Thunderlord and reacquire it, because I know I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna try to use it, but I'm not gonna use it. Oh man, no, I don't want to hear you call him Crawdaddy again, girl.
Hell of a time on that Shadow Legion ship, wasn't it?
We good.
Of course, I joined for other reasons too. When you heard the story,
okay,
I needed a home.
All right, cool. Next week. All right, let me go meditate with the homegirl real quick as we theory craft our next move. We actually need to go shoot to the. I can go ahead and delete this. We need to shoot to the. Not the Enclave. What's that thing called, man? The Helm. We need to shoot to the Helm so we can go ahead and decrypt this. Oh, man, we 1,000. You said Crow gonna be jealous. Yeah, he probably is, man. Crow need to go ahead and find himself another awoken girl, man. Or a warlock or another hunter. He need to go ahead and leave Amanda alone, man. He got friend zoned. He just need to go ahead and flap his wings somewhere else. Don't look at it like a loss, man. Just look at it like, you know what I'm saying? You just know your worth. That's it. Keep it moving. I'd rather be with someone who wants me rather than someone who don't, man. I ain't trying to be taking L's like that. Stop. All right, let's go ahead and get this. That's the last one there. Very decent RNG this season, I must say. Dang, man. Yeah, we need to go ahead and play the Titan, bro. Because he's keep it pushing. Yeah, exactly, bro. Just keep it pushing. See, yeah, we'll go and play the Titan, man. Another reason we need to play the Titan, because I can get the pulse rifle. We can get the hand cannon. And All right, we already got that. I really want that fusion rifle too, man, but we ain't close to that, so that's just an L. And yeah, we get the sniper, bro. It's 3 guns we can get if we just play the Titan story mode, bro. But I don't wanna run it, but I guess we gonna have to run the Titan, man. We gonna have to run the Titan. All right. Let me just drop some loot off that I can run with them, man. And then I guess I'll pinnacle grind with my Warlock either later on this week or off stream. Cause I want to get carried this weekend for trials, man. Cause I know I ain't gonna be no good, but I want to make that load as light as I can, by getting my light level up before I hop in that backpack. So, I guess we'll run our Titan, man. Yeah, let me drop some gear off. I do want to use that auto rifle though, so give me a second. Also want to play as my Titan because let me see, what is a good infuse, man. Every time I come to this vault, I always forget exactly what I'm infused. All this junk in here, bruh. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was rewarded berry. I swear, man, pain is real. All right, forget it. Let's just get on our Titan, bro. We've been prolonging long enough. Let me make sure I got one of these in the vault though, because I don't know if Dim recognizes it as a Pugilist Frenzy. Here, let's drop this one off. Let's drop that one off, because I got plans for that demo target lock one on my Warlock. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Let's swap. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's get it. Big Daddy Shaq's time, man. Yeah, let me fly to the tower real quick. I forgot I had Winter Bite on this, man. That means the story campaign gonna be real quick. All right. Now let's go to the hell. Helm's quicker. Let me see if there's anything I need to work on red border wise anyway, or like not red border, but other border. I guess I can delete this since I'll have this after I finish the campaign. I forgot about the long arm. Oh, nah, we was going to use Tommy's, man. That's right. Yeah, I forgot all about Tommy's. Oh, man. Dang it, I need to make a build and everything. See, this is why I want to get on my Titan. I got to do everything. Oh, my God. All right. We got it. Let's see. All of this is probably going to go to the trash, man. Yeah, let's trash it, bro. Let's just trash it. Yeah, we can buy one later. What was on this thing here? Not good enough. You coming back next week anyway, and nah. All right, everything else can stay in there. We all right. I don't care about it. Okay. First thing first. This. This. I need to use this because this needs to level up. Sunshot, you can go. Retrace, you can go. Let's see. Give me. Oh yeah. Give me that. I need a blondinade. And then I also want my Jello glaive. I guess I had to drop my sniper off. Yeah, give me my Jello glaive. There you go. Alright, I guess I'll leave a spot just in case I want to swap anything. And then we can drop this off. And... oh, Osmosis target lock? I forgot I had this, actually. Dang, that's actually really good. Dang, I wish I would have realized I had that, man. I'd have used that with Strand earlier this season. Oh, well. Spilled milk now. And then what else did I drop off earlier that I wanted to use here? Oh yeah, my Fatebringer. Yeah, I was wanting to use Fatebringer because Shax looked like he got Fatebringer on his hip at the tower, man. And then, was this the one I wanted? Killing Wind Frenzy? One of these got, oh, golly. I got one of them with Repulsor Brace, and I really wanted to use that. But I think I already put it on my Warlock, though. Yeah, if it's not infused, I put it on the Warlock. Dang it. Alright, we'll just get it later. I think that's about everything that I wanted to use off the top of my head, man. So I wanted to try something funky with Strand, but it's just gonna take it away from me anyway. This first 4 to 3 hours, right? Yes, we could use. It needs to be leveled up. All right, that's good enough. This is a crappy build, but tell you what though, we'll just run it like this because I need to level stuff up anyway. So, let's see. Yeah, I really want to test and see how this works. And then after we get this knowledge down packed, recovery, my recovery, and then I can put this in resilience. And then there we go. Because I can't infuse that helmet. No, I can't. All right, and then really, I guess the only thing I really need to spec into is charged up, right? You said, what are those legs? Give me a second. I'll inspect it in just a second. Let me finish this because I know I will be losing my train of thought. It's from a old season ornament actually. I mean Eververse. Got them from Test Bay. All right. That's good enough for now. I'll mess with everything else when I actually figure out what weapons I'm gonna use. I did want to use the glaive. I actually want to use a mix between the glaive and Tommy's. We got to switch to solar for Tommy's, and then we need to have the Fatebringer on. Okay. Legs. They are the Sunbreak Greaves. Yeah, it came from I'm pretty sure that came from Eververse. Not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure they did though. But yeah, they matched the whole Big Daddy Shaxx vibe, I think. So I wanted to run the campaign, but I wanted to run it with the Shaxx though. So that's what we're about to do. I just need to go to the tower, pick up some bounties real quick, and then we head it into the campaign. We'll get as much as we can done today. I doubt I'm gonna finish everything, but we'll get as much as we can done today, and then probably pick up tomorrow, and then continue on from there. Yeah, there we go. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and unlock some artifact mods. I'm gonna do that because we're using the auto rifle. We'll do these two for anti-barrier, solar, void. We ain't gonna be using strand for like 3 years, so we can keep strand locked up. Do that. Bricks from beyond, flare up. I actually want to use I should have got this one first because I want to use this one with the not DMT, well, pretty much the DMT clone. I guess we can do that one. Well, I need that one first, and then dang, medieval champions actually. Oh, we'll see. All right. Let's go ahead and go grab these real quick. Also, I guess I should pick up some upgrade modules while we're here, right? Since I ain't got nothing to infuse. Oh man, we running low on glimmer, bro. Ever since they did that change. Yeah, okay, so
we'll be watching.
Need a little bit more glimmer real quick.
Let's see what we've got for each other.
I know, man. You about to rob me blind, bro. I should have took advantage of that legendary shard farm way back in the day. There we go. Grab these.
Nice shooting out there.
Always, bro. Always. All right, that's solid.
Till next time.
Welcome, Guardian. We're just
There we
settling
go,
in.
right there.
Tell me,
So I got as close as I could to him.
operations? Do you fear the Crucible?
But yeah, see, he either got a Mago loop, or he got Not Forgotten, or he has a Fatebringer on his hip right there. Oh man.
All battles are just a lesson, Guardian.
All right.
Good to have you back.
Good to have you back as well, Goody.
Requisition approved.
All right, there we go. Let's run it. So I might have to take the helmet off when I'm running some of the story, but every time we load up to a cutscene, I'll slap it on. I think it should boost me up to the light level, but then again, I'm not entirely sure. So, all right. Yeah, we gotta do legend, man, because we want to go ahead and get that. Wait a minute. Effective power is capped at 1600. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey, yeah, imagine Shaxx pulling up in the campaign.
Guardian, help Osiris reach the veil before Callus does. And please, stay close to him. He doesn't have any life to spare.
Snap. What about the Crucible? It was one of these I seen somebody did a Saint 14 one, man, and it was really good. It was really good, dude. But yeah, Shaxx pulling up. Shaxx pulling up in a campaign.
I'm checking our location. We've hitched a ride to the Outer Giants, Neptune orbit. Osiris was right. The witness sent Callus after something hidden here.
Guardian. I did not anticipate a fellow stowaway. Callus is after an artifact on Neptune, the Veil. I'm working on a plan to stop him. For now, find your way through that ship.
Yes, I guess it would be nice to actually go back through the campaign now that we've had the context that we have, but still, bro. Y'all really like blue balled us with the Veil, man. The Veil. It's like, yeah, how you gonna tell us the name of it, but you ain't even gonna tell us nothing else, right, boss man? Oh man, straight up question mark. See, we got to take off the Shaxx helmet. You seen that, man? Damage said immune. Oh man, I ain't never seen question marks before. That's funny. All right, let's make sure we ain't got no question. All right, we at least got a sword now. All right, let me fix my That's unfortunate. All right, so we just got to make sure every time we get to a cutscene, we put on the Shaxx helmet again. Dang, that's unfortunate, man. I'd have loved to cosplay as Shaxx the whole time. It's all good, bro. So we'll do that in a second. I really think glaives are going to be really good this season too, especially because of where is it at? It's on the chest piece. Loosen blades. Yeah, stopped his own nade, man. That's awesome.
That pyramid resonance is shielding the Cabal. Another weapon from the witness.
Alright. So that's what, yeah, so it's nice to always go to get the context of what's going on and stuff now. One thing I wish they would have took advantage of, I don't know if they do that, but the little thing that I destroyed, it would have been nice if that amplified the damage of the ads, right? Because I know a lot of people say resilience is a little too strong or whatnot, but it'd be cool if like that little totem that we have to destroy, if you don't destroy it, it increases the overall damage of the ads instead of the resistance. Because I know in day one, man, I ended up having to dump like half my whole clip into a couple of trash ads just because of how tanky they were when they had that shield up. Had a little resonance juice energy up. And it wasn't like I had to kill them all the time, but definitely made me burn through some more ammo.
This is your glorious Emperor speaking. Our alliance with the Witness bears such delectable fruits. Together, we will devour soul. Forward, fleet. Prepare for descent.
Yeah, Callus, that didn't pan out exactly. You know what I'm saying? Is that what happened?
The Shadow Legion is one step ahead of us.
Okay,
Any
so this
damage
is
we
y'all
can
energy
inflict on the
core,
Cabal
right?
fleet will buy us time.
We should regroup as soon as possible.
I hope we get
Maybe
more
we can
context on like
disable
how
the
with the
ship's computer
pyramid and
core.
darkness
I've
uses
located
energy
the
forms and
terminal
stuff.
here and sent you their ship layout.
Just received it. Locating now. Got it. We're not far from the core. We need a way in there.
Okay, let's see how much juice we get. Okay, it's not bad. The Warlock is still definitely winning when it comes to the, do I have expectant to everything right? I got 3 distributions, 3 dynamos. Yeah, so the Warlock is definitely winning when it comes to that. I'd say winning by a good metric too. Especially with the exotic like Vesper of Radius. There we go. Yeah, it shouldn't take long to level up my titty boy. A snake, 10 out of 10. Told you. Look at that. I didn't miss. I didn't miss at all. Definitely gonna try to make a ore builder. Oh. Oops, sorry, buddy. There we go.
That Cabal had a keycard.
I actually need to get my hands on that that sword, man, for each of the subclasses too. I haven't even looked at the perks that can come on them, but the fact that you can craft them, I'm wondering if, I doubt it though, right? Like none of them can come with Eager's Edge, surely, right? There's no way. There's no way. I don't know, maybe though. Yeah, run Eager's Edge. Let's see. Here we go. They definitely knocked it out the, oh snap, out the park with that shotgun. No snap. Dang it. They definitely knocked it out the park with that shotty though. I can't wait to get my hands on that double barrel thing. And the way they did it too is just like, what was there? Duality, right? So as long as you're completing it and getting your, oh snap. As long as you're getting your stuff done, you can kind of pretty much guarantee that it won't take you 50 runs. Let's cross our fingers and say that it won't take 50 runs to get the exotic, but hopefully it won't be a flashback or something like that, where they actually increased everybody's odds of getting it. So I like that type of deterministic in it, right? It's like not handing it out to everyone, but at the same time, if you want to go through all the struggles and get the challenges done, then hey, good luck. And who knows, maybe during one of the runs while you're working on the challenges, who knows, you might actually get it before then. So let me see. We'll see what you said, Sam. Give me a second. I'm trying not to fail again right here. Sam said, I gotta learn how to sword skate on my Titan. I only know how to do it on 100. Man, I need to learn how to do it in general, bro. I just never took out the time how to do it. So you know how to do the one with the super when he pops his stasis super and he just goes flying across? Or oh, that's the shadow diving right on the 100. I'm thinking of the solar lock when he has when he whale skates. Okay, I think that's everything, right? What did I get a key to? I got a key to this number, right? Yeah. You said yes, sir. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just need to take time to learn that. I watched the video the other day where somebody was whale skating and they just tethered onto him with the strand, bro. That was so awesome, bro. Oh man, he literally just Ubered everybody to the next checkpoint.
Of this magnitude. Even if you stayed.
Super though, only stasis equipped. Okay, that's pretty cool.
This is our only hope to survive the witness.
Yeah, that's pretty cool to be able to do. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about you. Oh, I forgot about you, man.
What was that?
Nezareth reborn.
An unholy alliance between the witness and Callus. I fear they'll have more surprises in store.
On this one, I actually need to take off the sword though, right? Let's go with the, I could just use Winter Bite, bro. Let me do that. It should be easier. Yeah, let's do Winter Bite. There we go. And well, I guess I can keep on Sentinel now. For now, anyway. We'll probably switch our subclass up and everything once we get another nice little peaceful point. Playing frisbee with him real quick. Oh man, we ran out. It was just a prank, bro. Yeah, I love this winter bite, man. Could you imagine if we could have used this thing during day one, bro? We would have straight melted that fool. I will say Glaives are definitely showing some shine this season, man. Super glad for it too.
This key card lets us access.
I need to do
core.
the quest for
Let's
the.
head there now.
I'll probably do that sometime this week as well. The Vex Caliber, I'm really liking that exotic. And the fact that all Guardians can use it too for in play support, that's pretty nice. We actually need to use the there's a few things we need to use, man. We need to use that bow as well, that ice bow. There we go.
This is the core for the entire ship. Communications, navigation, deployment.
Just fire one off in there real quick. Get a couple of them. They definitely did a pretty good job with these perk rolls this season, though, man. Alright, reload. They definitely got creative. I was wondering how they were going to get out of the whole Outlaw Rampage stitch. Because it was like, those was often like the main perks that people would go for, right? The kill perks. But now, man, after looking at all the raid perks, you got so many good like utility and damage perks different. Let's see. I think Paracalls of Affinity is going to be one of the perks that people that we're going to be able to pair, hopefully, with other damage perks. That's that one right there. Last one.
I'm relaying my position to you. Make your way to this ship.
We need some way to get to
On
the
my way,
surface.
old man.
I believe I have a method to accomplish
Oh, I forgot
that.
they give you upgrade
Did
mountains,
I
bro. I
detect
could
a
have
bit
just
of
waited.
hesitation in your voice?
No. My impromptu stratagems have a high rate of success. Just get here
Oh,
quickly.
snap. My man's had the oh, my man's had the question marks on the head.
Look, down there. Callus's flagship. He's heading right for the
Yeah,
surface.
Neptune's so big you don't even really see the actual planet itself, do you? You just see the horizon of it. It actually looks like Halo.
Is that you, my shadow? You should be at my side, bathing in the glory of my conquests. Revel in these hollow victories. I want you in the best of spirits when
Talk about hollow victories, bro.
arena.
Witness really just played this man too. Well, actually, you could have seen it. Oh man, there we go. You actually could have seen it coming too, because during the campaign, the Witness was like, she hit him with that like "you are not worthy" type vibe, right? Okay, let's fire another one off real quick. Yeah, this winter bite's gonna make this campaign run definitely easy. I'm surprised I haven't seen anyone running in the raid. Oh, it's probably still disabled, isn't it? Oh, we actually killed him. Thought he was still alive.
We have to get to Osiris quick. He's used to getting things done his own way. Seems like he hasn't changed, even after... Now he only has us to watch his back. Hopefully he hasn't gone off the deep end.
Okay, here's the plan. Destroy the engine.
Of this ship, the one we're on.
Crazy or not, we need to stop this invasion. I'll do whatever it takes to stop the witness. So
where
if
you
you aren't
going,
going to
fam?
help me, then leave me alone.
I do find it ironic though that that Worlds First had a had someone on their fire team named Osiris. So we literally have it canon now that Osiris has officially beat a raid boss day one. I was rolling. Oh dang it! I fired that off in his face. I was rolling once I seen that too. So I really hope Bungie I really hope Bungie picks up on that thread. And yeah, what's pretty cool too was like after it was B2, Osiris was narrating at the end too. So it was like it literally was like officially canon. Yeah, good old backpack, bro. Fate bringer. There's been a lot of hand cannons, but Fate bringer is definitely timeless. Ouch, buddy. Suppress him real quick. I don't know how I feel about this shotgun. It's alright. It just feels like it doesn't hit hard enough. Love the combo though of having destabilizing rounds on it. It's a pretty cool perk. Looking forward to the day they create a Radiant one. I'm kind of seeing the initial pieces of it already with them doing the raid armor, because the raid armor has a lot of that stuff in it. I just infuse all that stuff later. The raid armor has a lot, like it has stuff like the mods. It has stuff like if you're rocking a solar subclass and you do it's like if you're rocking a solar subclass and you defeat a certain target, you become radiant. It's like they're already dabbling with those effects. Sure. That should be good enough there. Oh, he didn't nuke him. I think we'll change our subclass to maybe Arc. I want to try out pulse nades. Now that I've said that, I actually want to play Solar, because then I can try Tommy's matchbook, and then yeah, I think we'll do that instead. We'll try Solar, and then we'll do Tommy's with Firebolt nades, and then try to heal ourselves. See how we can get our damage numbers with the Solar Surge. Oh, I gotta reload. You definitely feel the ability regen difference. My build ain't optimized either though, so. Yeah, it's good on like the trash. But... Really, bro? Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting to reload this thing. I'm so used to having that stasis scavenger on, holster on. That thing does wonders just for reloading. Oh, you're too big. actually, let's just go ahead and pop this real quick. I was gonna say if that one didn't make it. Yeah, see that extra little overshield is annoying, but it ain't do or die. I think if it would increase their damage, then these things would have been a super threat. Switch this up for just a second. I forgot what rolls on this thing. Reconstruction frenzy, okay. Damage increase. Okay, we're good. Got something hit me in the back.
Blown up the engines. Ship's losing altitude.
Rendezvous at the escape pods. Post haste.
I guess we should be ready to put our Shaxx helmet back on. Okay, here we go. I was gonna say, where's the escape door at? Thank you, thank you.
Just between us, I'm not a big fan of Osiris's escape pod plan. Even for him, this is pretty touch and go.
Yeah, the quicker we get this done, the quicker we can have that, the hand cannon finished and the pulse rifle, so I guess it's about time we go ahead and work on the titty boy. I guess it's this way.
I'm almost at the escape pods. Where are you?
We're being sealed off. Have to find another way.
I wonder what they would do for a caddy on this mud. There we go. We also got to get them leveled up so we can start running a raid with this fool too. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, this part. I forgot you gotta go through all this before you get into the drop pod. The Vegeta drop pod. Ah, whoa. Yeah, you don't even need unstoppable on this thing, to be honest. Oh. Man, this auto rifle feels good, dude. Especially for a 720. Reminds me of kind of like Doctrine of Passing a little bit. What's good with you, Mr. Football? Whoa, trying to navigate. There we go. Should we go for a second? Drop this down here. That's what I want to try. I want to try Icefall Mantles with the Dino distribution combo. Is that everybody or is we missing one? I think that's everybody, right? Or no? Definitely wasn't everybody. There we go. Give me my money. Okay, yeah, this is where the Tormentor pops up at. Let's clear all the trash first. Woo! I can't believe I dodged that. And we are right by an exploding can. I was gonna shoot it, but I think I'm gonna save that for the Tormentor. I should have my my Queen Breakers on me, man. Let's take them. Switch this up real quick. Yeah, let's go with this and infuse this real quick. Oh, they turned the lights on? Alright. There we go. I love that GL, man. I know we got forbearance, but at the moment they remake Marty's, dude, forbearance, they got enhanced auto loading. Oh, really? For real, though? We gonna bend the corner like that? Alright, I see you. Alright, open sesame. I'm so tired of hitting Nezarac's crits now, man. It ain't even funny. They had me on they had me grabbing hatred the other night. And I don't know how y'all was able to do it on day one, because the amount of damage I was taking. Where you going? Oh, you sick, bro. Hey, then he gonna hit me with the evil laugh. Oh, Lord hath mercy. Please, dude, please. He went in for the alley-oop. You seen that, right? He straight tossed me to the... and then they pushed me back here, bro. You savage. He was straight up went for the alley-oop with the can. That's crazy. Yeah, this thing feels good, man. It has the range on it, too. I think this with Demolitionist and Threadling on the Warlock? Bro, that's going to be a must-have for the Strand Locks out there, for sure. See, that's why I want rerun rounds for a situation like that, where I'm just going to be pelting endlessly and reloading. I think Reconstruction is good for special weapons that you keep in the backpack until you need them. So if I get like Reconstruction on the glaive, oh snap, on the glaive is good, and on the trace rifle, I think it's better on the trace rifle too. But still, I found myself like, I think trace rifles are just special auto rifles. So if you're gonna use a trace, you're probably gonna be using it pretty often. Man, come on, back up. Oh, just fire went off up there. Oh, I thought I had a shield there. Yeah, we'll have to min-max the build after, once we get access to the tower. Respec into some high abilities, I guess. Gosh, that actually hurt. Definitely feels good with Frenzy too. It's not like erratic either, like most 720s. This thing shoots. It's like where you pointed to shoot at is hitting it. Where's the what's the barrel I got on this one? Arrowhead as well. Let's try Hammer Forge. That's pretty good range for Arrowhead. Yeah, a little bit more shaky, but you can feel the bullets hitting them. Oh snap! Oh! All right, we gotta be careful. We gotta remember that we're in the death zone there, and we gotta be a little bit more careful. Could go with Blinding Age just to chill everything out for a second. Yeah, let's do that. That way I'm in a still chill, laid back mindset. I think I'm gonna switch my super and stuff though. I think I will still like Arrowhead a little bit better because I can guess where the bullet's going. But not bad with Hammer Forge though. On console too, mind you. I know PC, you ain't gotta worry about that. You hitting every shot with with pristine laser precision, right? That's definitely not bad though. I definitely think people sleep on not 720s because of 900s, but they're not a bad pick though. I think this one's gonna make people consider this one for sure. Not to mention that you can craft it and it has great perks too, so. Let's go ahead and take these out here. They try to go in for that shoulder charge, didn't it? Got one more toss. So we can make. Let's get out of this corner. I think that Paracausal Affinity perk is going to shine really good too. I think it'll be a season or two before we see it on. I don't know. We might see it next season. I mean, next season is Season of the Deep, so I can see it on a couple of light-based weapons and too. Like I said, it puts me in a mind of Elemental Harmony. Oh well, an ability version of Harmony, because you can get killed with any weapon to proc that. It just has to be of the same affinity. But I'd imagine they would probably pair it with something like Golden Tricorn or Rampage or something one day, maybe. Oh, let's get out of here. None of that. Actually, send one of those out. Ooh, man, you see that, so it was a little too late. Yeah, that long barrel feels good, and it don't even have Accuraz on it. I wonder, can it get Accuraz or can it get Ricochet? It's normally one or the other. It's rarely they can get both. Actually, let's blow all these up so I don't have to worry about running around when I'm strafing in this room later. Yeah, see, that feels good hitting that right there. Alright, let's get ready for Nezarac's baby brother. He over there crying. He said he loved the gun. Yeah, me too, Mr. Man. This gun right here is definitely solidified itself in my top 10, especially since I can craft this blood. Oh man, and I'm gonna be chasing this thing when it's time to run for a depth rolls. Cause I haven't even I haven't even really considered all the cool things you can do with the adept yet. Oh snap! But the adept mods is a must-have. Oh snap! Bro, chill out. Oh my god, bro. Alright. We'll have to actually switch up here. Listen to him laughing up, bro. Let's go with Stasis, dude. Yeah, we'll keep Stasis. Yeah, we'll just slap Stasis and then we'll use Behemoth. He said, "Damn, yeah, bro." He ain't want to let me go, man. Let's see. Let's go with Strand Burn on this thing, man. If this don't work, I'll go solar. But yeah, it feels so good, man, to just shoot in general. I'm hoping the Trace Rifle has these same type of vibes. Because the scope on the Trace is just so clean. I feel like you can see everything with that. There we go. Whoa! I'm gonna try to save my super for next round, but I don't know if we'll make it. There we go. It just feels so good for a 720 to have this much range too. That's not even spec'd into range. I'd imagine what a fully crafted slap on the depth range on the depth stability mod so you can hit your shots, right? I'm curious to see how far this thing can reach out compared to other 720s. And then Frenzy too. I still haven't even taken this thing into PvP, but I'd imagine it slaps. Which I hate that they oh god. That works too. I hate that they disabled the scavengers for PvP, man. Like this is the exact reason I was talking about was for something like a trace rifle, bro. Now I can't even test it with a full mag, but I'm pretty sure we'll still figure out a way to have fun with it. I'm hoping they get enough feedback to actually change it back, because I've seen a lot of people talking about how funner it was in sixes. Maybe they'll just wait until after this weekend in trials to see how it goes. I thought there was some more trash over here. All right, let's try not to fail this time. Oh, of course I gotta reload it, right? We'll smack the Tormentor with our super. That's not like reconstruction. Like it's definitely good, but you can see how I had to get way more knowledge on the special. You want to be using it every single moment, and then once you reload it, you can just go straight to town after. I guess if you had a full set of reconstruction weapons. I'm trying to think what energy weapon from the DSC. I don't think there is an energy weapon from the DSC that comes with it, is there? Well, in the energy slot, I know they have Succession and what's the other one I'm thinking of? The shotgun, the Heritage. But there's an energy weapon, right? That takes special ammo. Yeah, see that shield is mad annoying. Look at him just sitting there just eating extra bullets. Yeah, this with active war rig and reroll rounds, bro. That's a given. Let's actually see if we survive this one here. Alright, big homie, come on out. Pop them fake steroid arms that you got on, man. Let's get out this planet though. Oh, he actually freezes though. I should have guessed that though, right? Since the other status effects. Uh-oh, we're a little too close. Alright, let's move. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know he froze like that. I wonder, can this, not that, I meant this. Yeah, alright, well, that answers that question. Bruh, chill out. Yeah, it definitely makes it way easier. Thought I heard somebody. Oh! Thought I heard somebody behind me over there shooting. Yeah, he's trying to straight push that blind spot. I love the little light animations. Oh, there we go. Give me that. Ah, the range on that feels like it should be way bigger, man. I wonder if the helmet is gonna help out at all. Ooh, and with Frenzy too, bro, and that bottom mag. Not bottom mag, but you know, rapid fires reload faster when that mag is dry.
Hurry up.
Are those things safe?
Don't be talking to Shacks like that, man. What's wrong with you? Yeah, let's just save this this loadout that way. Anytime we need a cosplay, just go straight to it. He said, "Can't be that." Ah! And then you want me to hop right off in there too, right? All right, let's get it, boss man.
Here goes nothing.
And we are back at Neo Mona's. Good old Big Daddy Shacks. Alright. That's going to take the helmet off before we get bodied again. We need to upgrade a little bit of our armor.
City here. An entire civilization. I've got a ping on Osiris's coordinates. Let's find him.
It's funny too, because when you first land here,
Identify yourself.
it don't even look like this where you at, but after running the
the
overload stuff now, I know exactly where I'm at.
We're fighting the same enemy. We're here to find something called the Veil.
Nimbus and I are a little pinned down right now, but we'll be there soon. Stay frosty, Tyrion.
Oh, just because we find it don't mean we gonna know what it is, though, right? And so I'm wondering if if Savathun had access to Strand, or if it's just a byproduct of what's happening with the Veil. Like, I'm wondering if the Veil has anything to do with Strand, right? Would imagine so. Oh, snap. Man, it just feels good to just lay on the trigger with this thing. And this is without Arrowhead Brock. Oh, I was like, that actually hurt. That hit a little hard. Ah, bro, really? For real though? Yeah, you didn't know I had that strand weapon in my backpack, huh? Definitely missed opportunity though. The way they teased you with Strand the whole campaign, they should have at least given it to you, like let you tweak with it at least halfway through. That whole campaign stuff definitely killed the vibe. It's not so bad on other playthroughs because you know what to expect. But that first playthrough, it's like the whole time it's like, all right, man, you gonna let me drive it? It's like, look what I bought you for your birthday. It's like, yeah, man, you gonna let me drive it? It's like, all right, you can go to the stove. Well, let me ride with you real quick. The boots. That's everything, right? I think that's everything. Still can't drive. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Abeyant Leaps. I actually need to check out the calendar for the Lost Sector to see which ones I'm gonna pick up. Depending, I guess it depends on what day I get done.
There's no end to them.
We always thought we were the last ones left. Wait until the Vanguard hears about this. No time for that.
That's right. We haven't even reacted to the Vanguard.
There won't be any city left.
That's with Neomuna.
Guardian, I'm up here. I think the Cabal know I'm here. Hello? What's
Yeah, see
going
that
on
first
out there?
clip? Juicy. After that, though, you're going to be constantly reloading. Rerun rounds is definitely going to be the play. We're going to see how lucky our RNG is this week, I guess. I would actually deal with bad RNG if I can get at least one more red border.
We'll check it out while the coast is clear.
Understood. Patiently note that it is quite confined in here.
Shaq's first getting... Yeah! Shaq's first getting access to Strand.
You can wield it.
Alright, let's actually put this over back on so we don't catch an L. Oh, let's watch out. Little strand mites all over the place. Yeah, this part's super addictive, man. Yeah, the woven, oh, okay, that's the melee attack. It does lunge pretty far. Oh, you want me to pop my super? Alright. There we go. Oh, what? Oh, so you can't sling with that. Really? Okay. So he can't grapple when you have this on. I didn't know that. I thought that you could still be able to grapple when you have your super, but once you do it, it replaces it with the freaking wind scars. Okay. I see why people love doing that. Yeah, feel straight up like Inuyasha. Wind scar! It's like straight throwing blades of green gobbly death, bro. That's crazy. Monte Carlo's definitely coming into the inventory once we get a spare moment to build craft. See, this feels like the old school speed of the Behemoth that when the Behemoth first dropped, man.
I could use a hand over here.
I'm gonna try to make that one. Yeah, that's gonna be too fun to play with. We'll have to figure out a nice little super suit build with the Tide. Put it with that grapple. Yeah, you can pop last second. I think that's everything, right? Snap. He's not strong enough to sound like Goku. Yeah! Freaking exhausted over here, bro. He's like, nah, man, you gonna have to lift weights, bro. Wrath of the Machine right around the corner. You think that's heavy? Wait till you get to the what they call it? The Zamboni? I don't think Shax is in this cutscene, right? He might be, but we'll see.
Welcome to Neo Muna.
I hope we get more lore on the Cloud Striders too, like what kind of tech do they have? Because I was under the speculation there was some Siva stuff. Did they get it from the Veil? You know, things like that. Be nice to see more citizens too in the actual city of Neo Luna. He was like, nah. He said, nah. He did a quick calculation. He was like, splash damage is better. I love the fact that his sun braces ain't even lit.
You work fast.
We don't like to waste time.
Oh, good. There isn't a moment to lose.
We regroup at the watchtower.
You don't understand. We've got to get to the Veil.
I understand what's at stake, Lightbearer. Far better than you.
I wish you would help
Not
us
all of us
understand
have
and tell
lives
us what
to
the
spare.
Veil is, man. You coming up here with all these, you know what I mean? That was pretty funny though. Oh, he come out the bathwater.
At last. My semblance matches my inner beauty. And what beauty!
Oh man, I'm gonna miss you, Callus, man. You was a real one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You was a nice obstacle to tackle. You was a funny goof.
Grateful that such powers
I
come
will
to
say, man,
live
even though he
in
was a
me.
pushover, he had a lot of like good charisma, man. It was always interesting whenever Callus came on the scene. He was
This
bombastic to
calls
say the
for a
least.
toast, does it not? My witness.
See the witness pull up hot, already heated. Like, yo, what you been doing? You taking a break?
It's still outside your grasp.
He's like, I don't want to hear none
Our
of that.
forces are locating as we speak. The Neptunians won't pose much of a threat with their tawdry technology.
The final shape awaits. The Veil is but the next step.
It's but the next step. And you gotta think about it too. The witness Ben over here. You see the cup? He like, yo, you see that? You drinking on the job? Oh man. He like, man, I'm gonna have to fire this fool. I'm gonna have to fire this fool. And when he leave, I'll be drinking again.
Fail, so I can move on from this drudgery.
Yeah, the witness ain't take no L's in this fight, bro. The witness ain't take no L's. If anything, the witness got straight up pros. It was able to take Callus's forces, and then it didn't have to bring Callus with it. Nah. As you got to remember, the witness been simping over the not the witness. Callus been simping over the witness for a minute, bro. Remember Glycon? Matter of fact, remember Leviathan before? He was on a whole big rant too about how he was gonna see the end then. So, witness been happy to get rid of this man. All right, what's up, Nimbus?
Ready to take on some baddies?
You know it.
So, you're the light bearer.
Yeah.
Huh. Look, I'm not gonna claim my mind's eye is anything special.
Oh yeah, we
But
gotta
you
get
hear
the
Earth
whole
Immortal
Donatello kit
warlords
and all that
growing
stuff.
up, and you think like,
Oh, we can actually
round
get it. We
shields
just ain't
and
got enough
bushy
space right
eyebrows.
now. Okay. All right. that's right. Oh, that's right. We got to capture the scene when
transmission reach you,
that's right. Yeah. I forgot about that. We got to capture the scene when Crow get clapped. Because I got a funny little skit in mind.
Comes with no such guarantee.
All right, I forgot about you.
In the
Good old Mar. It's nice to see you again. You remember? All right. Let's see. I didn't get it right. Nah, I need to let it finish. I can't skip this one. I think I gotta let Nemesis finish too, because it's not gonna let me.
Wherever you find yourself, the scepter will rest true in the hands of its wielder, but a message comes with no such guarantee. In the aftermath of the Witness's attack, the Vanguard called for aid. On behalf of the awoken people, I answered. We now face a war on two fronts. One on the far reaches of the system, and the other at your home, Earth. Continue your fight against the voice in the darkness.
Now. Fight forever,
I will
Guardian.
assist as best I can in your absence. But even my powers have their limits. Return when you are able. Your people need their heroes.
Got that. I need a hero playing in the background. As Shaq's running down the runway. All right, we'll probably speak to her tomorrow when we got time to really meme and stuff. Let's see. Okay, some of this stuff I can start infusing to Metatin. Actually, I can get rid of a lot of this gear, right? Because I can just pull that 750. I can just pull that gear straight from Nimbus. Get rid of all this jazz here. We can do the weapons too. Actually, let's keep a few of the weapons just in case it's a weapon or two I want to infuse. Let's go ahead and pull that stuff now so I can actually, how many upgrade modules I got? I got enough? Yeah, I got 13. Okay, cool. I don't know why I dropped my helmet off. I'm gonna be able to infuse it. What's up, man? Come to get my loot. Thank you very much. Oh, it actually dropped, didn't it? Because I deleted my old stuff. God bless the holy. Oh well, it'll be alright. Shoot, I guess I just better infuse the stuff that I'm gonna use then, huh? You running the story, I see. Yeah, trying to go ahead and chip away at my Titan. That way I can run some more to raid this week on my. Go ahead and knock down as many of them red borders as I can, man. All right. I did that so backwards. I guess I should have pulled the loot first, then I should have deleted the stuff. Oh well, it ain't like it's gonna hurt that much, the story anyway. Okay, so we got the Lord Shax's look, but I'm not gonna use that gear. I can just infuse that stuff. I mean, I can just press the button and put the mods on, so let's actually use what I'm gonna use for most of my gear real quick. So I like to use that chest piece. I know, I think this is the Yeah, I think this is it. Speaking of the raid, Cost said he's down to run it later. You in? Nah, y'all go ahead and fill my spot without, because I don't know what I'm going to do after I hop off stream. I'd hate to say, yeah, I'm in, and then y'all be waiting on me for like an hour or so. Because I know one of the things I'm going to do is eat, man. I always... Your boy always eat when I get near streaming, dog. I'll be like Goku, man. My stomach, even if I eat before, bro, my stomach be so fat. But yeah, good luck with the runs. I'm definitely probably going to do one this weekend, leaning towards the weekend. I do want to start doing red border runs, even if I've done one on the weekend, just to like I said, knock out the red borders and make sure everybody that wants to get a red border for the week can get it. They did say though that I didn't think I could infuse his helmet. They did say though that if you got the red border last week, it may be bugged this week. So that's a slight unfortunate, but hopefully they fix it with a patch coming Tuesday. I mean, not Tuesday, Thursday. I don't know if they will or not, but I'm hoping they will, right? It's unfortunate not to be able to get your loot either way it goes. Okay, that should be good enough infused up. And yeah, I did say I wanted to bring up what's name. I didn't run the red border chest, so I think I'm safe to get it. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, most definitely. I definitely recommend doing it every week, man. Because these weapons are all it's gonna take for them to be in an artifact. Even then, the fact that we can stun champions so many ways now, I still recommend getting every single weapon because all of them have really good rolls. The grenade launcher was amazing looking. The linear fusion is amazing looking. And see, those with reconstruction, I would definitely say get those with reconstruction because you know, you can do damage with your special or your exotic weapon and then be ready to swap to those for any straight up damage that you wanted. So
it's incredible.
Okay, so as far as my gear though, I think one of those is what I was gonna run. S-Cross made a video with my Hellfire build. Oh, did he now? Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I was figuring that, yo, what's up, Warlock? What's good, Reforged? I was figuring that, Hellfire was gonna start, what's the name? He said I need to start streaming and making video. I'm telling you, bro, you got the juice. All you gotta do is get it out there, man. Y'all motivated me to start doing it. Shoot. You be having some ideas. That's why I like doing it, man, because you'll never be, we'll be, we got brilliant ideas, man. A lot of people in the community have brilliant ideas. The thing is, though, like, how many of that stuff goes under the radar? Like, I wonder how many amazing builds never got to see the light of day with last year's set of mods, right? But now that they're gone, you'll never be able to do it, even if you find a video. Bro, biggest advocate of that. That's why I love running raids and stuff with LFGs, man, because you never know what you'll run into and what to expect. You might run it one way, another team might run it this way, vice versa, etc., etc. But the inspiration and ideas you get, man, you can only get them by trying to tackle that stuff. All right, let me save this one here, and then put back on my Shaxx look for when I do it. He said I abused Peacekeeper for 4 years before it became meta. Exactly, Reforged, right? Like I'm always at the camp of giving me more tools so I can have fun with things, but until you experiment with it, you just never know, man. So yeah, but yeah, Peacekeepers were not meta for the longest, right? And then eventually when things get hammered down or things get brought to level, it's like, oh snap, well, you know what? Peacekeepers is pretty broken with the right SMG. It's like, nah, bro. They always been broken with the right SMG. You feel me, Reforged? They don't know unless they know, man. I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you. He said, yo, can you link me that Hellfire build video? Hey, Mr. Cool Juice, do Sam a favor and drop that Astacross link in the video. I'm pretty sure if you look up on Astacross page, it'll be there. But yeah, yeah, man, that's why I love experimenting with so much stuff, dude. Because you never know, man. You never know when you'll just find your next favorite thing. Like one of my sleepers is I need to go out there and make a build on it. But I love running Arc Hunter with Blight Light Ranger because you can just make so many orbs if you in the right scenario to block damage. And I love just being a support hunter on that end, but I never see any like really dedicated videos on that. Speaking of which, we did say we wanted to try Icefall Mantles. We need to bring this up to level next time we get a chance. But yeah, let's go on in here with the Big Daddy Shaxx. I need a sword too so I can there we go, so we can see third. So my plan is to capture a lot of this as Shaxx and then just go back through and just make a small little meme piece video. I guess I should get my emotes right too though. Speedloader stacks, the new stompies for hunters. Oh, Speedloader slacks, the new stompies for hunters. I still have not seen them getting around like that. I'm guessing because most people chose the Wraith Metal Mail helmet. But I think that this week, since we have Trials Reforged, I'm expecting to see a lot more PvP based videos, a lot more broken stuff, a lot more meta, videos going out, simply because one, we're gonna have the numbers, so the numbers will tell their own story, and then two, I mean, the PvP player base is going to be more concentrated into PvP, especially after the raid and everything's done, right? Like the flare, the honeymoon phase is starting to come off now, so it's like I think we'll see a lot of the abuse and meta picks now.
My vision was true.
Or was it now?
Even after years of speculation, no one guessed the Ishtar Collective made it here.
Okay,
let
so
alone
you confirm
build a
that
city
Ishtar.
we couldn't find.
All right.
As for Callus, his grip on the city remains strong.
Yeah, I definitely
But it
choose
appears
bigger
these
emotes.
Cloud Striders are keeping him at bay. For the time being, at least. His pursuit of this object, the Veil, is of dire importance. If he gets to it first, urgency is key, Guardian. We cannot fail.
All right. Go visit Rohan. He said better than Dragon Shadow. Oh, I didn't even read the last two. Mr. Kuju said, I would say it's the new Dragon Shadow. And then Reforged said it's better than Dragon Shadow, Buffs you and the team. Never disappears if you get high dodge. 100 AE with any gun at 5 stacks. Dang! So yeah, that's definitely going to make people question putting on Stompies. And that's what I like to see. Don't nerf Stompies too much, but give me alternatives to run against that. Let me get my emotes right while we continue to banter about that stuff. See, I suck at Hunter because I don't even think I can hit 100. I don't even think I can hit 100 mobility on my hunters, dude. Because just the way I play, I don't spec into mobility like that when I chase my armor. I should. That's a fault of my own. But I'm just saying, like, my hunter is probably the weakest in my classes because of that. But I'm gonna have to test those boots out now that you say that, because they give you team members buffs, and you know how I feel about team play, bro. I love team play, so that's giving me great vibes. I don't care about the spy goggles. We need to choose a couple of good emotes with need to choose a couple of good emotes with the homie real quick. Nah, not the VR either. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even know I had this. Huh. And too bad it's not infinite. Oh yeah, I like that right there. Gotta make them hunters learn to not be selfish. Oh yeah, you talking about the team buffs, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. And see, I like that that effect right there. So that should help work with that Noble Deeds perk too, I'm imagining, right? Oh, this might be perfect with Shax. Yeah, what about the Crucible? I guess we'll replace the Warmind emote too. And then I'm gonna do that Baha Humbug emote. I love that. That's like my favorite one, where he just stands still and shrugs his shoulders. I think it's blue, right? Yeah, it's blue, and it's like on page 2, if I remember. Cause I use it so much. Oh, I thought it was on page 2. I guess not. Isn't it on page 2? Nah, it's not on page 2. This is it. It's on page 1. Okay. I guess we'll get rid of this one. There we go. Yeah, that way. Yeah, that looks better, right? Yeah, that's perfect, bro. That's perfect. All right, yeah, all right, cool. So, you want a box fail? You want a box fail? Let's get it. All right,
You
Ron.
Earthlings know how to make an entrance, don't you?
Yes.
I'm Rohan, Cloud Strider, protector of the city of Neomuna.
Can I actually?
Welcome to Neptune, Lightbearer.
No, I can't. You
Never
too
thought
big,
I'd
bro.
say
I can't even
that.
get you in the picture.
I always figured if Lightbearers came here, I'd be fighting them on.
Oh, you don't want to fight Lord Shax,
we're on
dog.
the
I'll
same
toss
side. In any case,
you. Yeah, you better be
I
lucky
hope
for
we
you.
can find common ground, or at least common enemies.
All right, Under Siege. We'll probably do this one, and then I'll probably pick up tomorrow. Let's see. Where are we at? I can't remember which one was Under Siege, but it doesn't matter. I guess we'll start it off with this gear on, just in case it's a cutscene. Wait a minute, where's the let's make sure we track it. Okay, I don't have to go there. Okay, it's right there. Yeah, we'll keep the glaive on us. I'm tempted to delete this Terminus Horizon, man. I know it comes with Volt Shot, but I hate the reload speed on this thing, man. And I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, you're just taking up space.
Little Titan friend.
What's up, man?
Oh, don't look at me like that. Everyone's little to me.
Okay, all right. Just make sure you had to correct that, you know. I'm talking to Lord Shax over here. All right, let's get it. You know, Shax don't play. Put you in the Crucible. Yeah, it's pretty cool, Reforged. I'm gonna have to try those boots out dedicated. I have to spec all the way into mobility. That'd be good too if you run an invis. Okay, we don't have to keep our helmet on. I think I did that. You know what? Give me a second, guys. I'm always taking like 3.5 years to get ready, right? I should have brought this up to level, but it's cool though. We'll do this one. Dang, I didn't do my knuckles either. Sorry. We'll just go ahead and go with this helmet since it already got the stuff in it that has the distribution. I need higher resilience, right? Oh, ironically, they have higher resilience. No, it's these boots, isn't it? Yeah, we'll keep it where it's at. 7 is good enough. It's good enough on stats. Where you at? Resilience. What are we expecting to? Getting our class ability back quicker, right? That sounds smart enough to me. Yeah, that sounds smart enough to me. Dang, that is right. You couldn't do that before. See, that's a good thing about the mod system is that you could never have done both those two at the same time before. Now you can. I guess we'll do powered grenade kill. Well, I do want to test that with stasis to see what I have to shatter in order to get that to proc. Guess we'll go more resilience because more is better. Is anything at 8? Nah, nothing's at 8, so we'll just leave that there. And then Lucent Blade is what I want here because I love my glaives. And then for the boots, we're gonna go with Scavenger, so I ain't gotta reload this. We're gonna go with holster, so I ain't gotta reload this huge thing anymore. Here we go. And we'll spec in a strand because I am loving that auto rifle right now. Okay, that's good enough. There we go. It's perfect.
This city is impressive.
That's Neomuna for you. You should see it in the Cloud Arc.
Cloud Arc?
It's where all of Neomuna's citizens live virtually.
I wonder if we'll ever go there.
And their slumbering bodies safe.
We shouldn't get distracted. Securing the Veil before Callus is the most important task. Do not delay.
Looks like all the commotion made the Vex crawl out of their pesky little hidey holes around the city.
Yeah, I wonder if we ever will be able to go to the Cloud Arc actually. Or I wonder if there's just like a small red herring. Alright, let's see how much super energy we get. Okay, not bad. And then you want to pop it again to get it off? Yeah, so it still works the same. Awesome. See, the problem is elemental wells don't work how they used to anymore, right? Hopefully they, oh god. Hopefully they lean in more to our sprites and stuff, because they feel lackluster out of everything that came through the mod system. It definitely feels like they tamped down on the elemental well vibe. Because I don't even want to summon a sprite or a void breach unless it's gonna charge me with light at this point. Then they're just not like that good. Like if my fragment allows it, then cool. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to summon one because they don't feel like they got the oomph. And that might be the elemental well's fault because we're just coming off that vibe. But I think it's a little bit more than that. I think they could use a little bit more of a punch to them. They just don't feel like they're worth investing in at all right now. And the reason I want to use the fire sprite one is because it's in the artifact mod. So like that's not a free one, but at the same time it's like I don't feel like I have to waste a mod slot for it, right? Get close to get our super energy right quick. Does this give us our super? Yeah, it does. Alright, awesome. So Icefall Mentals is like 6 Coyote in that aspect then. Warlock is still eating the best though, man. You slap on Vesper of Radius or Stag, dude, and you get your super in like, what is it, 5 rifts, I think? It's either 5 or 6 max. Let's try to get a little bit closer here. There we go. A few kills there. Oh, I shattered it. Straight up hit fired everybody but one, and I missed a bullet. Oh, that's nice, dude. Yeah, definitely gonna be chasing this thing when I get a optimum. So I can get an optimum roll, man. There's so many good rolls in this thing too. Like I said, Enhanced Thresh is gonna be one for sure. Demolitionist and Hatchling on the Warlock is gonna be prime. Frenzy is gonna be good for GMs or when anti-barrier comes back in the auto rifle. Like, I'm definitely gonna have some knowledge out of this. This doesn't replace my I don't know actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might replace. Nah, Last Breath is still really good, but you can get the exact same roll on this, so I guess it will just boil down to my loadout at that point. I might just replace this with it because sitting here thinking about the pros and the cons. With this, if I had a full strand loadout, I guess, or strand heavy, I guess I could, because then I could just land in the strand burn. But if kinetic was more my thing, then yeah, that one would work. The fact that this has range would probably be the main reason that I choose the Last Breath over this one. I don't have a barricade yet. That's right, I can kickstart my regen. I need to see if that'll probably be something we do tomorrow. We'll see if Vex Caliber how it synergizes with Icefalls. Yeah, this might be my go-to setup here.
One down. How many more do we need for this?
I'm tracking down the last few as we speak, and actually, it looks like they're on their way to you, Lightbearer.
He said, I wonder if Icefall mantles work with Strand. Oh yeah, 100%. Ain't no way they don't. That's why they one of my favorite exotics, because of the universal synergy they have. I love any exotic that can work on any subclass, man. That's why I be so mad at no backup plans, because it's like they teasing us, man. It's like, oh, we'll let the colors change when you change subclasses, but nah, the ability itself, nah, you got to be on board. It's like, what? What am I even wearing these for, man? Fashion? And don't get me wrong, the fashion of them things is nice, bro, but you know what I'm saying, man. It's like, dang, bro, it would be so much better. I would actually use no backup plans if they worked on any subclasses. Just take your melee energy away. And I don't think that'd be so. I don't think that'd be too busted, man. I mean, like, that's what I mean. Like, what's the bar, bro? We got harder innermost light. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that busted. I don't think, if you allowed us to do that. Maybe it's just the identity they want certain exotics to have. But see, ACD feedbacks work on any class, man. So it's like, how do you expect ACDs, no backup plans, and Dune Marchers to compete when they don't work on the same subclass, right? Of course, I would never choose no backup plans. But maybe they're thinking on PvP in, right? Like maybe Overshield Shotgun in PvP is too broken. I don't know. Right, so it's definitely nice to talk about though, because like, if you don't, then maybe they never know it's a problem, right? Maybe they just don't realize it, you know? Maybe it's two different teams. Maybe it's a visual team that works on the no backups, and the gameplay team doesn't realize it yet, right? Or maybe they're working on it and they just you know, haven't done it. It's trickier than it imagines. I don't know. But you can't get to the destination without the journey, right? Oh, I'm so glad he didn't boot me all the way off, bro. I'd have been hot. It had been one time where Icefalls did not work in my favor. Yeah, that's some pretty good energy for, not for free, but just by popping by an enemy. Doing what you're doing anyway, right? I'm so glad. Oh, and you know what? I bet you it works with, let's try that actually. Try it with Reaper. So I'm betting that it works on each proc, right? So first proc I should kill something, make an orb. Second proc when I deactivate I should be able to do the same thing. Okay, that's an orb. D-proc. That's an orb. Bet! That's what's up. Good to know. So it's a nice little orb factory too, man. Yeah, Icefalls is definitely going to be in my my inventory. I mean, it never leaves, honestly. To be real with you, bro, you know me. I'll pull up with this thing in trials, dog. I swear, I often refer to it as Sasuke Tsukuyomi, man, when he used it on Danzo. It's the best example I could give anyone. Like, no, it's not extremely busted. And yeah, you got to walk when you use it, but man, you use it on that right moment when somebody pushes you, bro, and all you can do is you can hear them raging on their side of the headset, bro, like, oh man, you got an overshield. Like, yeah, that's right. That's right, I ain't got no barricades, man. I wear my barricades.
The Shadow Legion really did a number on this data. So much of it is corrupted.
That's different than the Vex corruption attempts I'm used to. Let's find ourselves a workaround.
So long as we don't waste any more time. Callus's forces are occupying enough of your city.
They definitely killed this theme. It does get it does wear on you after hearing it for like the 100th time, but it still doesn't lose that that charm, man. When you actually hear it during Nezarec boss phase, man, oh man, that's some of that's they be killing it thematically, bro. The music and the skybox theme, bro, they never fail with environments, man. And as far as the music goes, but yeah, when fighting during damage phase and hearing this little jingle go off, it's like, alright, bro, I'm making sure I'm dumping every single bag I got in the Nezarec. I think we got a cutscene after this part. Ouch. Let me make sure we save this build too. Actually, let me do that. I'll do that in a second. Because this one's not even optimized. I could probably min-max it even further if I look on Armor Picker. I think I'm gonna go back to Arrowhead just to feel, just to see the feels. Now I've used this one. I've used this with it long enough. Let's save it here. There we go. I should change my ghost too, right? I mean, I guess that's good enough. We got the Crucible icon on it.
Pyramid tech is more complex than I thought. Keep them off of me while I override this.
Get that orb. Juice there. Pop it again. Make another orb. Keep myself supplied up. Yeah, I like that right there. I'd imagine you can do the same exact thing with Dragon's Shadow. It's just when I tested it on the Hunter, he did not get a lot of super energy. But then again, the Titan's not getting a lot either. It's just because I got 2 activations as well. It's feeling good. Yeah, Arrowhead Break definitely feels better. But you didn't need me to tell you that. You got a straggler back here? Where you going? You can feel the range though, man. It's so hard to describe, but I pictured the cone like a sword, or like how far it can reach out. And like when you have Hammer Forge, you feel like you have a Sephiroth sword versus this. I don't know. It's just hard to describe. It doesn't feel as sticky when you have the when you don't have that barrel on. But then again, it's insanely hard to control the recoil, and it does feel kind of helpless when you up close in fights too. Oh, okay. I'm glad that wasn't a reset threshold. Oh, he's already bodied. I'll probably never get tired of shooting this one, man. Feels good. Got the green tracers. I actually want to take this thing into PvP and test it out. We might do that before I get off for the day. At least run a few games with it, maybe. Definitely need the grenade launcher crafted from the new season. Which GO you talking about? Oh, you talking about the good old I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about the Witch Queen one, right? Not Witch Queen. I call Marasov Witch Queen. Marasov's grenade launcher, right? Prodigal Return. Dang, it took a minute to locate that one in my brain. But yeah, that thing's nice with Volt Shot. The Arc one, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, with Volt Shot, it's really good. I crafted mine with Blinding, Thresh Enhanced, and Volt Shot. I think I just need to get it up to one more level before I can choose Enhanced Volt Shot. But you don't need Enhanced. It's just, you know, for the aesthetics, that extra few seconds. But I like it a lot because you can get a kill with it, reload it, stow it for a few seconds, and then in your head, if you count the timer, you can whip it out when you actually need for it to stun and stuff. And so you can stow it for like 5 seconds, whip it out, get the fire off, and then keep the same cycle going. It's really good. Definitely can't wait to whip it out in GMs, bro. Yeah, man, this auto rifle feels so good. Gotta get that perfect roll, man, with hatchling on it. Is that everything? Or do we got one more? Yeah, that, and I think the high impact pulse rifle with bolt shot is gonna be a sleeper too. I don't see a lot of people talking about that one, but probably because it's a high impact. But the fact that we can craft it and it has bolt shot, man, I'm expecting to see that one make the rounds.
Let me just take a quick look.
I got it.
It's no big deal. It's a
We need to make sure we switch over when we get in here.
I just feel a little off.
Or at the end, actually. Yeah, see, like now your ghost is feeling off, right? And so now this is the part where I think the witness is already like getting his tendrils inside a ghost and getting primed up to use it.
We'd be lucky if the witness doesn't have the veil in its possession already.
Are you always this much fun?
Fun is not my concern.
And look, we over here rushing to get to the veil when it's actually us getting to the veil that's going to cause this whole cataclysm.
You're a hop, skip, and a couple rooftops away from the veil, Lightbearer.
I actually want to test out
the closer
Tommy's, but I guess we'll save that for another day.
Strange.
And see, now Ghost is feeling strange. And at first I thought he was feeling strange because of the those things, but apparently it's because he was just getting possessed or influenced by the witness. Let's actually look at this thing right here. I love the whole symbology right here of this thing. I don't know why, but I think seasons, I guess. Maybe just because it's 4 of them, but I think of the seasons, right? Spring, summer, fall, winter, right? But this one's really interesting because it's like you got the full circle here, and then you got it split or dissected down the middle, and then you got the polar opposites opposing each other. And then I guess this one right here is what the whole balance paradigm. You got black and white diamonds. Kind of look like Starfire Protocol, to be honest. And then I can't see that one really. It's a little too dark. Yeah, I'm not really getting a vibe off of that one. Let's see if we can see this one. I think this starts it right here, though.
Yeah, something is wrong. I feel.
Oh, it's actually switched over here, isn't it? Yeah, they got it
gone.
switched on this one. Same symbols, but different
device?
locations.
It appears to be some sort of paracausal disruptor. I should research it more to find a weakness.
That's another reason I think.
But for now, carry on.
That's another reason I like this raid a little bit too, because it didn't require you to learn symbols. I'm always down for learning symbols and more stuff, but I'm glad that this one didn't take that route, because I think fatigue would have set in a little bit. Now the next one, man, I'm hoping they go all out, bro. I hope like they ain't got no stops. Like make it difficult as much as you can. Fun, but difficult. But I'm glad they didn't take that route this time though, as far as like having to learn everything. Oh, that's right. We don't get super energy. All right. Fine, you can get the glaive. Thought it landed right beside me.
By this energy. Hopefully Osiris can find a way to destroy these things.
Osiris ain't gonna be able to do nothing, dog. Yeah, we're gonna have to go into PvP with this thing. I'm gonna have to test a few of these out. Can't remember what role I got on my hunter, but oh, that's right. I got that paracausal threshold on him, man. Oh wow, I gotta be careful with that. They can actually shoot your. They actually shot the crystal. Come on, man. Way too tanky there. I gotta get close so I can pick up the orbs. So I'm getting Nezarite flashbacks with this getting that hate trick flashbacks with the getting booped in the air like that. Yeah, I don't know what they would do for a catalyst for that thing, but whatever they do is gonna be busted, right? It's already next level now. Oh, I still got the shield on. I'm like, why can't I sprint? There we go. That's the last brick we got there. So take out that. There we go. Take out that group in the back. I wonder if Div will ever get a catalyst. Man, you and me both, bro. You and me both, bro. Still one of my favorite weapons for sure. I'm getting a copy of that thing made, that's for sure. I'm getting a like a 3D printed version. I need to have that thing hung up on my wall. I love Divinity so much. You already know that's what I was using for when I ran it with the LFGs. That dude was like, "Oh man, you don't mind running Divinity?" I was like, "Bro, no, not at all." He's definitely still top tier. Yeah, if you're using precision weapons, it's definitely more top tier. I think they achieved their goal, what they wanted to do with it though. And looking at how squishy the boss was, I mean, whether you agree with the homie or not, yeah, I guess it was the right mindset. Div needed to be altered in some way so other things had time to breathe. But yeah. Hopefully they come up with a catalyst that still makes it it's still viable insanely, but I would like to see a catalyst that makes the user feel like they doing decent damage, I guess. If I had to pick, that's what I would have the catalyst do. Like increase the user's damage actually. Next on the chopping block is Starfire or Well. I think Well is safe simply because Well does what it's supposed to do. It might get tweaked in some bit, but I don't think they'll mess with Well. I think they've come to terms with Well and they create encounters with Well in mind. Nezrak's a prime example, and how third encounter plates is another prime example, right? Like you can run Well, but sometimes it would be better to run Bubble because with Bubble you get that 25%. You don't have to stay in it, right? Like third phase with the planets, they made you move just like Caretaker. So I think they just keep that in mind with encounters like that. And the same with on Nezarite. Like you can still use Well on Nezarite, but at the same time, people were still dying in the Well. So it's like, I think they're starting to compensate a little bit more for that, but Starfire is definitely on the chopping block. There ain't no question about that. Yeah, Starfire didn't live too long. I think the only reason it didn't get clipped is because it just didn't make it into the patch, but best believe they was either A, working on it, or B, it's coming down the pipe. There's no other option. There's no way Starfire stays the way it did and Heart of Innermost Light got clipped. It just didn't make it on the same patch. I'm confident in that. It's sad too because both of those exotics are an example of them being really good exotics at base and just becoming victims of everything else getting nerfed, right? Like those two exotics have not changed in the longest of time. I don't think Starfire Protocol has ever been changed. It's just the meta itself and how subclasses 3.0 came in is what made Starfire really. It's really that fragment. That one fragment is what makes Starfire busted. The fact that you get regen from it, okay, that can be argued that'd be busted, but look at what it's required from you, right? You need to run Empowering Rift, so you don't have healing, and you need to run Fusion Nades, some of the weakest nades that was in the game to begin with. But Starfire really started getting shine during Atheon, and then it just and then the aspect really just took it over the edge. You know, I remember I used to run Starfire during Atheon clears, so it's like it's always been a good option. And it's a good exotic. It's a good exotic in the example that it requires you to run something specific for it to be effective. Is it too OP now? Yeah, definitely say it is now. But like, let's not lose fact of like that's what an exotic should feel like, right? You have to run that stuff in the exact way. And weapons like Witherhoard and stuff like that, you know, auto tick damage weapons, they help accentuate that stuff, but they also help complement it, right? Like, if Witherhoard didn't have auto-loading holster, it would be Anarchy. And if it wasn't Anarchy, it would be something else. But they just help make an S tier even more S tier, right? So I just, you know, I feel like we should keep that in mind when we were making exotics and stuff. But at the same time, let's like nerf everything at the ground, but realize how we got here too. Everything else got nerfed in order for us to get where we at, right? He said, but the new fragment kills you and grenade kills. I think it's okay because it doesn't like fully heal you. It's only like a certain percentage, but I still find myself see, that's the thing too with more fragments. Any grenade heals you, right? So if you find another busted exotic, it's gonna do the same thing, but I don't think the heal is like enough for me to automatically choose that fragment. I still find myself juggling with which fragment I'm gonna use.
They've got the veil.
But yeah, it definitely made it a little bit better with that. But you still, yeah, you still got to get the kill though, right? So like if you're fighting a boss, that fragment is useless, right? So it's definitely some context and nuance is definitely key every single time. And see, this is the part I'm talking about when the ghost literally gets possessed by the witness, right? Because like, look at what happens. The witness is like using it to do what it's doing, right? So Callus sees the witness, but the ghost sees Callus and say, yeah, but you in a well. Exactly. So when you in a well, so you kind of don't even need the healing factor anyway. You see what I'm saying? Which is why I would often choose a different fragment. Or like, I think you automatically choosing it because it's the best pick. I think that's the issue that needs to be tackled. I think you should be like, oh, that's a really good pick, but these other 5 things are options too. I think when it questions you like that, those are great areas for exotics to exist in. Well, really anything that's better to exist in. Because it's like, yeah, you could choose this and this is the easy button, but these other options, if you're, quote, maybe skillful in it, or maybe can be creative with it, or maybe more technical in it, these can do just as good as, if not better, right? And I think when you got things like that, that's what covers the overall standard. Like, depending on the situation, Starfire Protocol, you still would probably want to go Phoenix Protocol, depending on how many wells you may need. You know, if you're doing damage, then yeah, Fusion Ace is the way to go every single time, especially with demolitionist weapons and everything. But Starfire is definitely getting clipped some way. If I was to guess, I would imagine that the region that you obtain from the well or being in Empower Roof may change. But like I said, look at all the requirements that have you do. I still think that if they nerf it, they shouldn't nerf it too hard. Just saying, as a Titan main, they nerfed Hoyle, and now it's mess, so I won't say for Warlocks. And see, that's the problem, man. I say this while eating crayons. Yeah, see, that's the problem, man. We like, I'm always down to talk about nerfs and buffs and stuff, but like, what's the meter? What's the metric we trying to go for? Where's, like Kendrick said, man? I love that bar, bro. What is competition? I'm trying to raise the bar high, right? Like, what's the bar? What is the main bar everybody's trying to reach, right? Because if it's balanced, that's cool. But like, what is that balanced bar, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, Ace of Spades is still, quote unquote, the best hand cannon, right? But nobody wants to see that nerfed because you don't see it a lot. I think people want to see stuff nerfed when they see it a lot. I think that definitely is a part of it, right? Because nobody talked about Heart of Innermost Light, and I will stand on any hill on anybody that challenges Heart. Why? Because it's been the same since Forsaken, and it only got traction because it got popular. It was a victim of its own success, man. You know what I'm saying? What was people using back in Heart of Innermost Light days? One-Eyed Mask. And what happened to One-Eyed Mask? It got nerfed like 4-5 times. It needed it, right? Justifiably, but why did it need it? Because nothing challenged its dominancy. You know, you need something to challenge the dominancy of that stuff. It's because of the arc aspect. That's why it became popular. I think Heart of Innermost Light became popular because of the arc aspect, but it's been great for any and every class on any and every exotic. I think it honestly was more busted on Void when we had the Dom and Lock subclasses, because you could use it on Void and the amount of ability regen that you would get was insane because of the way old Void worked, I believe. It's good in sunspots, you know. But like I said, you just don't have that many exotics that challenge things like that. And I think that's where Warlocks honestly shine, is because we have so many exotics that allow us to be flexible and come up with creative stuff like that. Yeah, you nerf one, you nerf the other. You still gonna find a way to cook or make it as effective as we used to, some way. Let's see. But also, I think the Destiny's moving in a different direction too. I think the way the devs want the game to be played now, they're taking a different. They're definitely taking a different approach. I feel like they want it to be more accessible for everybody, but at the same time, they want the difficulty meter to raise by making you spec into certain stuff.
So, the Veil's safe for now. I don't have an Earth Warlord translation for this, so stick with me.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the whole reason we're doing these, so we can get those rest of those red borders. But yeah, I'm the biggest advocate, man. Give me a lot of tools to play with and have fun with them the way I want to play with them. That's the best way you'll see player expression, man. That's what I want to see, is player expression more than anything.
I don't have an Earth Warlord translation for
Don't want to feel like I'm locked to a loadout. Which
if
in
Callus
reality,
uses
you're honestly
whatever
not.
that
It's just
radial thingy is and
that's
somehow
another thing too,
destroys
right?
the
Is because
veil,
like we want to get
well,
the loot as quick as we can.
it's tied directly
That's
to
why I
our...
think we use a lot of the most efficient stuff, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. But you got to take that into consideration too. Is because you want to farm this event or this activity quick and get in and out, right? You want to beat it the fastest. It doesn't matter what cheese you're gonna use. Of course, that comes in hand with using the best of the best loadouts and stuff, right? You know, you don't want it nerfed, but at the same time, you're not about to take it off if you farming, right? Like what? You know what I'm saying? It's like one of the main things that pains me is when I'm running LOG raids and people be like, "Oh, you don't have this? Oh, dang, bro, you really ain't got this. I don't know what to tell you." It's like, bro, there's so many other options. What do you mean, dude? It's like, yeah, linear fusions were the best, but like, you know, you got other options, right? You know, you got other options, right? Wait a minute, can we do the from zero now, bro? Because if we can, nah, we gotta do the downfall stuff. I was gonna say, bro, they was gonna let me slide like that. I wasn't even gonna finish the rest of the story.
Well, it was nicer before
downfall mission. Okay, I think we'll pick up tomorrow with my Titan. Do some more of the campaign. Right now, I'm gonna run a couple Crucible matches real quick. We're gonna test out this auto rifle and Crucible real quick. This one on the Titan, and then I got another one that I want to use on the Hunter or the Warlock. I got to figure out who got it. But yeah, I want to test that out. So we're gonna go do that real quick. But yeah, I love having good civil discourse about the meta and stuff, because then you get different opinions you never considered or even thought about before. So I'm always down to chit chat about stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's a pain point, man. It's like, yeah, one class gets nerfed, so it's like, man. And so you see what I mean by setting the bar, right? So it's like we don't know exactly where we want the bar, and so we just keep nerfing stuff until nothing feels good, and then we live in a meta for a season or two where everything is trash, and then boom, everything's get buffed, and then everything's busted for a while, and then the same cycle reensues. But I guess we like I said earlier, man, you can't go through you got to go through the journey, right, in order to get to the destination. So it's definitely important to keep sight of a lot of that stuff to see that. He said, yeah, agree, but I don't want things to get nerfed, but that's how the community views it. That's how most of it view it, for sure, which is why I say we should have good open discussions about it, because the more discussions we have about it, the more I think people are on the same page of not wanting it nerfed and stuff. I think that's just like the main sentiment that people see, and so it just becomes a big echo chamber of that fact over and over and stuff, you know? Like I said, just like, because like, let me ask you this. He said, and when the community speaks, it's driven to the devs, and boom, nerf incoming. It's a double-edged sword for sure. That's why I never would envy the devs, bro. Like, they make the game I like to play. I always wish them the most success, because they got a lot of people to listen to. And it's like, at the end of the day, who do you listen to, right? Like, is it really a problem, or is it just a problem for this small niche part of the community? And then it's like, if it is a problem for that niche part of the community, how do we approach it so it doesn't affect this part too, right? And so I definitely never envy them. But that's why I think the community should always have good, open, general discussions so we could navigate through what exactly we want. But let me ask you this. What is the most problem child weapon in PvP right now at this moment, right? And people would probably say Teraba and Aikilos, but that's probably because of last meta. But yeah, that's probably because of last meta. But if you ask right now what's a problem child in this meta, you would get a lot of different answers. Now, I'm going to ask the same question a week from now after the trials report is out. And I bet you the most problem child weapon is going to be on one of the top 10 trials lists. Watch. But that's just because people can see it and people can use it as a I lost the word I was gonna use, man. But people can see it and they can use it as a pinpoint factor, pretty much, right? It's because if you're getting killed a lot of the time by trust in PvP, then you can be like, oh well, you know what, trust is OP. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, yeah, it might be a problem child, but you can't tell me in this sandbox of colorful and amazing items that we got that there's nothing that could challenge that weapon. Would you have a tough time fighting and challenging it? Yeah, but I think that's some of the enjoyment of it too, instead of just folding and using the problem child. And then there you go, you got everyone using the problem child, and then of course devs see Problem Child numbers go up, and then boom, Problem Child gets nerfed, and that's a factor in it too. So yeah, it's that's why I feel like it's good to have those discussions on it. He said Terrible's gonna be there, believe it. Yeah, for real, for real. And Cool Juice also said, I never hate on the devs because if they weren't there, we'd have had Anthem. Valid point, bro. Shout out to my man Anthem. Pour some out for the Anthem squad, man. For the for what was it called? Javelins, man. Pour some out for the Javelins, man. I miss that game, bro. I really do. We gonna do an Anthem stream one day. I keep promising y'all that, but we gonna do one day when I'm just out here vibing one day. We'll make it a whatever Wednesday actually. But yeah, for sure, man. It's definitely interesting to talk about and stuff. Definitely. A perfect example is DMT, man. DMT been on a roller coaster ever since it came out, right? Nerf DMT, buff DMT, nerf DMT, right? Like, DMT in a crisis, yeah. He said, "Rip, they had something going, but good old EA, yeah, they really did have something going, man. I'm telling you, bro. The thing that's gonna be my Anthem fix this year is gonna be Armored Core, bro. When From Software drops Armored Core, oof, y'all might see a whole nother switch on the channel. Now I'm still gonna play Destiny, that's a fact, but I'm definitely gonna string it out and play some other games for sure. I need to play Elden Ring, man, but like I don't know, man. I didn't want to start it when we had a new season. Now that the season dying down, I might plug it into the stream once or twice. But yeah, Elden Ring, Wild Hearts, because I love the whole Monster Hunter vibe when I was doing that back in the old, back when Destiny wasn't, back when Destiny was going through its pain points in the first few years. Monster Hunter really put it on point for me. But Armored Core, that's what I was saying. Armored Core is gonna be so good, bro. I can already tell, because From Software got their fingers in it, and From Software don't play no games, dude. From Software be making masterpieces, yo. So like, I can't wait. I actually had to do 100% on Dark Souls 3, man. That's how good I'll mess with Dark Souls. But it's that type of that, like, that's why Dark Souls S games do good, I think, is because they challenge you to be better and want to learn the skill and stuff like that. And not that Destiny definitely has lost that, but if they leaned into that more, I think that the pain points we go through, we wouldn't go through them so much. It's because we have been kind of conditioned to like get the loot as quick as we can, get in and get out, right? And so anything that gives us a sense of difficulty or requires us to think in mass as a community, not talking about puzzles and mysteries, that's different, right? Puzzles and mysteries, they kick a different drive. But like just your general everyday average gameplay, I think that sense of wanting to complete a good challenge has been lost like that, like the Dark Souls S. Not saying everything needs to be that difficulty, but there's definitely a middle ground that if Destiny had that, yeah, the strength to overcome a lot of things, I think won't be as hectic or as severe. I'm trying to find a good shotgun to use, man. I haven't shotgunned in ages, but I don't know. Here, we'll go with one of these, actually. Actually, we'll go with the 7 Seraph shot. I haven't used this thing in a minute. Which one's my baby? I think it's that one, the snapshot slide shot. I think it's this one because I like Assault Mag. Being able to pull the trigger when I can't get the first cleanup is major for me.
The Crucible beckons, Guardian.
Will you answer? Do you have hand in hand? I actually think I do got a hand in hand. I can try that actually. Give me a second. Let me see. I gotta see on dim real quick. I think my hunter has it. Let me check in the post real quick to make sure it's not in here. If it was, it's new, so it would be way down here, right? Yeah, my hunter and somebody else got it. Oh, dang, I actually kind of want to use all these guns. Let me drop that one off, and then we'll pull hand in hand. Did they re-enable necrotic grips, man? Because I've been wanting to slap Thorn on with necrotic grips for a minute. Oh, let me see. Hand in hand, hand in hand. Oh, actually, maybe I don't have a hand in hand. What? I thought I had a hand in hand. Let me see. Let me type it in real quick. I do have one. Actually, no, I don't. It's in my Postmaster. I must have deleted the one I had because it wasn't good enough. I thought I did. Dang, I thought I had a like a. Oh well. I thought I had like a fragile focused ECAP roll, but I guess not. Yeah, let's give this auto rifle a good old test. All right, let's take. We'll meme around with that stuff later, but I do want to min max this auto rifle as of now. Dang, I was gonna say I use Strand, but that's right. I actually got to beat the campaign first. So yeah, tomorrow when we pick up the stream, we'll probably tackle some more of the story mode with Strand. Talk about my Titan a little bit. Cause what's tomorrow? Thursday? Oh yeah, that's right. Tomorrow's Thursday. Dang it, man. We might start after reset. I don't know. We may do a small one before. See, the thing is, downtime. We got downtime tomorrow, I think, because we got a patch tomorrow. So, so I might start the stream after our patch. Actually, we'll see. Let's see. That's all I wanted there on that side. And then let's spiff them up real quick. Get them a little fancy. How many of these do I have? What are these for? These are my Warlock Titan. Oh, I'm low on Titan. We gotta hold on to those. I'm normally pretty good about keeping up with oh, the Dreadnought, man. Come on, mate. That's a dreadful sound. Oh well, we'll try to make it work.
Clash.
Clash. Show me your moves, Guardian. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with that with those Shaxx cutscenes, man. I'm gonna chop some stuff up. I want to get my hands on that trace rifle from the raid, though, son. It all come in time.
Nothing complicated here.
We should run DSC, man. I need to get my my other red borders too, bro. I guess I could work on those sometime. I'm still missing I still need the LMG, and I still need, I think, like 2 of the posterities. Just one on my left here. I hate that they still did not patch that. Still bugged in a way. The Icefall mentals don't spawn full. Oh, I'm over here trying to reload. I don't know why he peeked with that low health. I say that and getting ready. Oh, nice pre-fire, bro. That was actually really good oh, snap. That was actually really good pre-fire on him. The steady hand. Yeah, he playing Iron Banner, bro. The one-eyed king. Oh, speaking of which, Iron Banner is coming back next week, obviously, right? Definitely recommend everybody playing so they can get their hands on the Hero's Burden. Because the Hero's Burden, I know you like the Hero's Burden. What? Why? Because it can roll with destabilizing rounds, man. So it's like the free void vibe with that thing. In PvP, I may need to go with Hammer Forged. Dang, I keep... Ooh, he melted me with that one. Oh, he's using it, and that's how it sounds getting shot with it. Okay. The Acacia's Dejection. Woo! Yeah, definitely gonna get in there this week and get our red borders.
Double down.
Yeah, let's try with Hammer Forge real quick. Because in PvP, I definitely feel like I need the range here. Oh yeah, that's way better. Oh god. There we go. That's what I mean by Sasuke's technique, right? Popped the overshield behind cover, didn't even see it. I mean, he didn't see me at all either. Like, you know, he just didn't even attack me, but... There we go. And then we still got it. Take it off. We're good to go. Start building our next one. From here.
Strength in numbers, Guardian.
Yeah, let's just hover right here for a second. Is he gonna push me? Nah, Blueberry got me with the cleanups. He's stranded away. Alright, let's see. He waiting on the push-up, right? I'm curious how many Guardians are gonna be using Strand or Invis this season in PvP. I mean for Trials. Can I make that jump? Okay, barely. Whew! So I need at least 5 mobility to make it jump like that. And the cool thing is about Icefall, pay attention to the timer. I'm gonna try to get into a fight before they pop off. But the timer resets. There we go. The timer resets when you get hit. I'm getting pushed in my flank though here. Ooh, nice one. And he had that woven mail helmet too, so he was able to resist a little bit of body damage. He should have been right. Nothing over here. I don't see anybody on radar either. Oh, there we go. They're pushing on my 6 o'clock too. Missed. Dang. After watching some video of the finals, bro, I don't know if you guys have watched any of that gameplay, but man, I can't wait to play that. It was made by EA, but this is destructible environments and everything. Like, oh my god, that's the type of battle royale I would love to play or see, whereas everything is completely destructible. But man, I know it's not a battle royale; it's more like an arena shooter. But man, just watching gameplay of that, the amount of randomness in it and how nothing will ever be the same.
A strong start. Fight on.
That was a really good game. It looks like. I'm pretty sure it's made by what is it, EA or Dice Devs? Can't remember. I think it's the Dice Devs. But yeah, watching gameplay of it, man, just watching everything just like blow up and everything. Oh man, it was so smooth. I think they said they handle everything server side too, so everything you see is being relayed. But I think if they make that into a battle royale, just how random it is and like how nothing is a safe space, that'll be on point. It's too bad that some of these maps can't have the destructible environment on it. They'll be pushing on our left side here. Oh snap! Glad I didn't. Oh wow, he was so lucky. There we go, nice little hip fire there. Oh, got the darkest before.
A fire team that fights together stays together.
I ain't got no more juice on my Icefall nest. Oh, nice with the horde. That was nice with the horde. I was on my kill of kills. Oh god, that's a fat pack. Ah man, I just thought I survived that too. I was like, yeah.
Strong, and this battle is yours.
There you go with the fireball jutsu. Helped out the homie there. Actually thought I got that kill. Helped out the homie there on our flank here. Woo! Nice with the Shakiras. I ain't seen that in a minute. Hopefully the player base is pretty thick this week with the trials, man. We'll see, though. I think in order to keep people in trials, though, you're definitely going to have to shower them in loot. Not like shower them, but I think the oh, I don't know why I pulled that up. I must have held triangle. I think I think in order to keep people in trials, right, the whole loot structure itself is going to have to change. Oh, really? I was going to say, this is out of bounds, bro. So, like, what I was thinking what might be a good idea for trials is... how was I thinking about it, man? 1 second. So I was thinking, like... I thought that was Cloud Strike the way that lightning went off. It must have just been armor popping. So I was thinking, like, with trials, right? Have a weapon on rotation per week, how they do, and then just like how old Crucible used to work, just by playing the game, and then at the end randomly, right, you get a chance to have a weapon to drop. That way, it's not dictated on your performance. That way, if you lose games, it's not gonna feel like oh, you're not gonna get nothing. But just by playing, you have a chance to get something you've already gotten, and then have that extend to the flawless section, right? To where if you've been flawless and you win after game 7 of being flawless, right? Then you have a chance to get anything in the adept pool to drop, right? You'll have to have acquired it first. So like the more you play during the seasons, the more adept weapons you have, so the more chance that you have of anything to drop. And then I guess maybe have a higher chance for that weapon to drop, or be able to go focus that specific weapon that week for a discounted cost. But that's what I mean when I say showered by loot, right? Like it definitely needs that incentive to the average person that doesn't go play trials, that he needs to go in there and stuff. And I think just the average legendary trials weapon having a chance to drop, I think that'll put the average person in there, because you gotta think about it.
Bring it home,
the people that's good at trials, they're gonna have the best of the best anyway, right? So that stuff's not gonna be nothing but materials to them, right? So they're gonna be trying to go flawless. But the pool itself will be thick, because you'll have people that maybe they just have never gotten a legendary roll of it before. Maybe they maybe there's a roll they're still chasing and stuff, and so they would be satisfied by just getting a random roll of it dropped. But you need that loot incentive to keep people in there, and right now I think the uphill battle is just too much. What is it? It's too much economy wise to require people to get in there, as far as like shards, glimmer, all that stuff. Like, it's just not as good as a return in plays time or investment. Whereas if you were just getting a random, I don't know, Shakira's to drop, or a random exalted truth to drop, not adept but legendary, just regular, then I think people would play it more often. And then, you know, you got something, the goal to shoot for that way. If you didn't get the random roll you was looking for, if you just played enough that weekend, then you have enough mats to just outright go buy it, you know. But yeah, I think that loop would keep people in it versus the loop that we have now. But we'll see. Hopefully they implemented it better. But I think that's normally the reason why trials dies for me, is because the player base dies out. Well, the player base dies out because people don't want to chase the loot. And during the season, you know, once you get your 1 or 2 god rolls, you're done. You're out. You're not really playing like that, except for the people who dedicated to playing it. So, you know, just invite more people to play it by increasing the overall loot itself. That's just off the top of the head brainstorming, though. Definitely could be more fleshed out for sure. Let's try the 7th stair for our last game real quick. Because nobody wants to play the same people every day. Even the people that play trials, right? They want to play against different people, but I mean, you can't expect the pool to grow if there's nothing to keep people in it, right? You can expect people to be in there that first time to get their shiny new toy, but what then, right? After they get their shiny new toy, right? Like, how you gonna drag them back in, right? And that's the wrong way to put it, right? You shouldn't have to drag them back in. They should want to go and play trials. And but by making the loot pool more desirable, I think that's how you do it, you know. That's the reason why people farm raids, right? Is because you can farm the loot, you know? People don't farm the raids on weeks that you can't farm it. At least I don't think so, unless, I mean, you could have back in the day for spoils, but I think that would be the only reason to. You will love for just the enjoyment of the activity to pull people in, but nah, it's just not going to be enough, honestly. And that's where the loot incentive comes into play.
Clash.
Clash. Show me your moves. Ugh.
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you.
All right, let's do this. Oh, nice with a horde, man. He went full sin in there, didn't he? Nice. Oh, it's another one. Maybe two. Not bad. I didn't hit any crits there, though. Only reason I won that because of my OV. It's definitely a nice alternative to anyone who likes, it's not as stable and it's not as rangy, it feels like, but it's probably because, with Quicksilver being so stable, it feels like you're hitting all your crits. But it's definitely up there. It's like as far as the legendary placement goes.
This is amazing.
It's definitely up there. I think I was slightly out of range. I can't remember. I think he hits for 21 max, so he was hitting at 19 just there. I think they're gonna flip spawns in a second, so let me hover around mid. Yeah, let's go ahead and ice up. See if we can get this clip here. Yeah, 21's max. I'd imagine how good it hits too with Paracausal, man. You probably won't get Paracausal to work like that in Crucible because the same element, right?
Together.
So you actually have to use the auto rifle to get Paracausal proc. I wonder how long the timer is on Paracausal. Dang. Ah, dang. Nice one. We blocked it off. This guy. Dang it, almost. Nice shots, though. Definitely a little bit more stubborn on that fight. I should have backed out. Doesn't feel that bad, though. I'm seeing a decent amount of variety so far. I mean, I've only played 2 games, but... Oh, died the PIMP. I'm hoping Crucible does get some quality of life season addressment in these next 2 seasons, man. Like hard quality of life addressment, man. But the fact that Rose didn't get replaced is definitely a missed opportunity in my book, man. Rose should have definitely got replaced this season, and a new weapon should have taken its place as far as the rotation goes. I think that's head level. Another one up the hill. I keep trying to reload this thing, man. Oh, I thought he was pushing. Oh, I'm dead here. Y'all overextended and thought I was getting pushed, and they didn't even challenge. Redrixology? Yeah, alright. I will say they didn't miss with the autumn wind though, man. I can't wait to lock me down a good roll. Only reason I haven't, oh snap. Only reason I haven't is because I'm waiting to get the triple perks rolls, and then I'm gonna pinpoint exactly what I want with that. But I definitely think they did a good thing on that one. This guy's far. Let's see if we can clip him maybe. Yeah, definitely feels decent. I'm curious to see what the max range is gonna be once you get like a depth range. I guess accurized rounds is the best. I didn't land right. If I'd wanted to land the other way, it wouldn't have even went that way. Ah, dang it. I know, he was like, what is this guy doing? And he got Lunas. Wow, I ain't seen that in a minute. We'll say it does feel good to get back in PvP. I was scared to come back in here because of that, since they got rid of Iron Banner this week because of that what's the name glitch. I thought it was like very bad still. I mean, it still might be. I've only played 2 games. Ah, I thought I skated through that one. I will say, I think the Forsaken era still felt the best when it comes to PvP, man. It still feels a little bit too slow. Not as slow as it used to, but it definitely feels, still feels a little slow. For my liking, anyway. No, he's gonna run. I would too, though. God, we stayed in the air on that one. Oh, come on, Chief. I was gonna go for that guy up top there, but thank you, PIMP. Oh, he killed him with the javelin. The ice little javelin thing, that's what's up. Oh, we don't want to go in there. Yeah, I think Beyond Light was the last era of like speed and aggression for now, anyway. Hopefully, we may return to that type of dangerous play style, but I don't see it anytime soon. Ah, I missed both. I missed the second spray.
You're winning. Stay strong.
Somebody got the Goldie and they're coming this way. Thank you for the OV. Smart crouch here. I think the Goldie was close. Nah, Goldie left, didn't he? If we do get Titan back, I definitely wouldn't mind running Savathun's song. We went down in a squad of 9. Ah, you wither horde. Ah, I tried to get away there. Look, there go Ace. We was just talking about it, wasn't we? I guess Reconstruction at the beginning of a Crucible match isn't bad either. See, like, this is where I would definitely take Reconstruction over rerun rounds. Like, good luck getting rerun rounds to proc into Crucible, right? Come on, man. I'm trying to have fun here. We almost got him there. Scare him off with the shotgun. We weren't gonna do nothing because he didn't get close enough. Oh man, that was close enough to scare him. Yeah, it definitely feels slow. I don't know if we're gonna even go to time on this, man. I mean, it looks like we're gonna go to time on this, man.
Your enemy can't kill if they're
I think he was
dead.
too far out of range, or he would have won that, because that sounded like an Oculus.
1 minute. Won't be long now.
That's up here. Yeah, you couldn't have told me we was gonna go to time on Wormhaven back in the day, dog. There is no way Wormhaven and Dead Quiz, bro? Nah, son, that is never happening. I'm actually surprised I got that one there. Looked a little delayed up.
Hunters like you blaze a path for the rest of us.
Shax, are you confused, bro? You been eating way too many crayons, dog. There's no hunters over here. I ain't put my cape on all day, boy.
Sound tactics bring victory. You show no remorse. That's how you should be on.
Yeah, I actually like it a lot. I'm gonna have to go back through and look at all the perks again to dictate my PvP role, but it'll probably be a few weeks before. Probably won't even be but a few weeks until we get our few red borders. I mean, we already knocked down 2. I plan on buying another one this week. So, what, 2 weeks from now we should have our finality. And that's praying that RNG's in our favor and we don't get any more extras. I mean, I would love more extras, but I'm just saying I don't take that into account at the moment. So, all right, man. Shoot, appreciate the home skills for joining the boy. So the plan is to notice I say the plan, right? That's how we always chop ourselves off, right? The plan is to kick one off tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be before or after reset. We'll see, probably after. But yeah, play a little bit more Crucible. Not more Crucible. Play more story. Try to go ahead and knock it out for the Titan. I want to go ahead and knock out these red borders so we can finish the story mode. We basically got the round robin, the pulse rifle, and it was one more weapon that we pretty much got completed. We just need to do the story so we can get access to the quest. The Volta bracket, that's what it was. So we'll tackle the story tomorrow on our good old titty boy. Hopefully complete it, depending on how fast we move. And yeah, just kick it and enjoy with the homies, man. And oh yeah, and probably read the TWAB, right? Yeah, because tomorrow's TWAB's day. So I doubt they'll say anything spectacular or fantastic except for with Iron Banner. That's actually a good note too. You guys think we're gonna have a different Iron Banner mode, or you think they're gonna rehash something we've already played? I wouldn't mind a mosh pit playlist. Well, I say that now, but I honestly would not like to play Rift a lot. It's not that Rift is bad, but out of the 3 game modes, I definitely would like to just play Fortress and Eruption if that was the choice. And if we do have just one game mode, please just give us Eruption, because Eruption was so fun. Yeah, that's what I would love to do. But yeah, that's the plan anyway. So we'll see how everything pans out. The word of wisdom or the wow today will it's actually gonna come from Destiny. So I was reading through some of the lore and some of the armor, right? And where is it at? What is it? It's the vest. I was reading some of this lore and I actually like this quote. So this is the quote we're gonna go with today. We're momentary creatures, and the future is distant and vast, but many stones in time change the river's course. And that came from Briar Cloudstrider. So yeah, just think about that. You know, when you think that you're not making a significant impact or you can't really change anything, you'd be surprised. Like just how it says, the future is distant and vast. You don't know what kind of effect you do today may reverberate or resonate in the future, right? But yeah, but many stones in time, right, will change the course of the river. So yeah, just think about that next time you think that you're not having an effect on anything. But that is gonna be it for ya boy. That is all for me. If you like what you see, triple tap that like button for me. And if you enjoy the vibe, subscribe. It has been me in the present, talking to you from the past. I hope to catch you Guardians in the future. Adios. I'm Ghost. Guardian out.